What's good, YouTube? Is that back with another video? You hear me? Like, this probably like your third time seeing me in this shirt. That's because I'm dropping back-to-back videos, but we ain't come here for all that. You hear me? Hit that subscribe button, that little red button you see, or white button you see. Hit that for me. Hit that like button too, That's very helpful. And comment, you hear me? Christmas is almost here. Where's the Christmas spirit? But yeah. Black and Can't Hoop documentary. You hear me? Let's get into it.
Black and can't play basketball is a very serious disease, and we gotta break down the worst case. Today, welcome, by the way, to the first Chris PG-1 Black and Can't Play Basketball movie. The first case study in this video has to be Flight Reacts.
Oh, Flight. Oh, yeah. If he can just work on a little bit, he would
now,
be cold.
Flight Reacts really been trashed for over 15 years on YouTube. I don't know when he started, but when I was a kid watching him in middle school, he was trashed. 2024, I'm in my 20s now, and he's still trash, bruh. When I first started watching Flight Reacts, I thought he was autistic. I'm not gonna lie. I just thought he had an updated version of the autistics because, just seeing him move on the court, it just wasn't adding up. Take a look at this clip right here. He's going to shoot the ball, he's going to air ball, then he's going to run after it.
It's like he know he's going to miss. It's like he know he's going to miss, or he'll just freak out and just throw up a shot.
After I saw that when I was in middle school, I was like, there's no way he's not missing a chromosome. But I found out he's not actually autistic. He's just uncoordinated. Now, first up, we have to break down the build. Now, the build in basketball is one of the most important things. You could have a LeBron James build, but have no inside finishing badges. But, we're not going to talk about that just yet in this video. But look, first up, Flight Reacts.
Not to be, DR, but Bron has every stat that you want.
Reacts old build. Now, I'm not gonna lie. Back in the day, he had the 1 mil limited protein badge on Hall of Fame build, and it really showed in his game. He just got bullied on the court. But the older he got, the more he started to grow into his
That's crazy, bro.
man's body, so he gained weight. He was still trash. That's when I realized it's not really a size thing with Flight Reacts.
Bro, it's like he gotta work on his stuff a little more, bro. And take smart. I'm like, if you just came up hezzy, oh, that's an easy point.
Reacts is not an autism thing, so what really is it? Uncoordinated? Well, let's break that down too. Now, breaking down the movement of Flight Reacts is pretty interesting because he's not athletic, but he's not slow at the same time. Sometimes he uses his speed, but he never really translates the speed into athleticism, if that makes sense. Sometimes he has the open lane, but instead of going straight up the court, he's going to go off to the side. And that's really just a coordination issue to me, because he has the speed to get by the opponent, but he's just not really coordinated enough to do it in a smart way. Now, the touch around the rim with the layups, with the hook shots, obviously we can tell he's very uncoordinated. His jump shot just is not a fluid jump shot, and that's okay because as a black guy myself, we're not known to be the best shooters. Those are, usually the mixed guys and the white guys. Of course, you got a couple Ray Allens in there, but usually them
What you trying to say?
white boys got them jumpers, so I'm not really worried about his jumper. I'm just worried about his movement on the floor, man. And it really just shows one thing. Yes.
Nah, Flight, this is actually crazy. Are you on offense too, Flight? This is actually crazy. That's a nasty ankle breaker. Oh my gosh.
He's not the fastest guy, but he's fast enough to score. Yes, he's not the strongest guy, but he got bigger, so he's strong enough to score. He's just uncoordinated. And when you're uncoordinated in basketball, it's really hard to be good.
Man, you taking a seat and you doing splits? Oh my god.
At all. And that's the biggest thing that I feel like Flight Reacts got to work on. I think he's pushing 35. Unc is getting up there in age, so I don't know if he, can reach that potential in his lifetime. But maybe if he gets reincarnated one day, hopefully God makes him able to, at least run and move in a coordinated fashion on the court, man. Now, as a class of 1945 Harvard graduate, I was actually the first black dude to graduate from Harvard in the history of the world. I realized one thing. Maybe he's faking it. because everyone's seen this clip when he was like 16 or 17 and he was moving like a good basketball player. So maybe he's been faking it all these years. And if he is, Flight, you really earn my respect. You're a bigger troller than me. Like, you're trolling more than me. That means a lot, my boy. But listen, I really think he just fell off. Because number one, I know you smokers won't admit it, but smoking actually limits your basketball skills. Of course, I know some D1 players who smoke. I know NBA players obviously smoke. But when you're just an average guy and you don't practice basketball every single day and you smoke a lot of weed, that affects how much stamina you have on the court. I don't care what you smokers say. I don't care. It does. Now, Flight smokes a lot. We know that. Honestly, it's not a bad thing. It probably relieves stress, all that. You know, I don't got a problem with weed. I don't. But at the same time, that limits his stamina on the basketball courts. So one thing I would say about that, I don't think he's faking it. I just think he fell off. If you
see, bro, like, you could like just. I feel like he be like trying to, like you know how in 2K, like I feel like he trying to play like how he be playing in 2K.
don't practice something for a long time, you're gonna fall off. Now in high school, you was probably hooping every day. In high school, I hoop every day too. But now when I enter, college days, enter my 20s, I don't hoop at all no more. Really, I hoop maybe once a month. So I get it. The fall off is bound to happen. So I don't think he's faking it. I just think he got older. He practiced basketball less. He started smoking more, which means that he fell all the way off. That's my honest opinion.
Well, yeah, that can't, yeah. I see where he coming from.
On Flight React. Next up, we got KSI. Now, KSI was a very interesting case study because his cranium and his forehead is just so massive. You would think he would have to...
Dang. That's... okay.
Basketball IQ of a John Stockton, of a LeBron James, but it's really the opposite. Now, like I said in my other video, I think KSI is the first Negro to travel back to the 50s just to steal their basketball moves. You could not tell me KSI would not have been a 5-time All-Star in 1960 against Bob Cousy. The way KSI moves on a basketball court is really one-on-one. And I'm starting to think that the big cranium is actually doing reverse damage. You see, when you have a big dome, a big cylinder, a big block on your forehead, it probably creates way too much IQ. So I think he's having an IQ overload where he's processing just way too much basketball, information, animations, attributes, that when he actually plays basketball on the floor, now hear me out, his cranium, his dome is taking over his body.
That's crazy. Ooh, just imagine he just headbutt you. Oh my God. Yeah, you are done. Like, you see that forehead, bro? Just imagine you just, you're gonna be done, bro.
And listen, when you have a big dome like that, you see, I have a small head. I'm not gonna lie. If you saw me in real life, you like, damn, your head kind of small. It's small. Now, with a small head, I'm able to move, cut, shoot. I'm athletic. Now, with that cranium dome and that big body, pause, it kind of just overwrites his system. Now, one thing about KSI, we got to talk about his player build. He has a very unique player build. Now, he has the reverse Mark Henry.
Well, he do. Don't he box, right? Don't he box, right?
So he's not fat, but he's overly buff. So maybe that is basically holding his potential back on the basketball court. Now, as you can tell, basketball players are usually tall, slender, athletic, that's crazy. Or you can even say skinny, like a Ja Morant or a Trae Young, but usually they're, athletically built, skinny guys. And KSI is the opposite. With the reverse Mark Henry build, all your attributes go to your chest.
Oh yeah, oh my God, chat, I'm sorry. Like, God don't pay the YouTube premium for like no ads.
Big chest, big arms, but no basketball skills. He might be the first black person I ever seen in my life. Well, yeah, he's a basketball liability. A basketball liability. Now, one thing KSI has
Okay.
going for him, or
Now that's crazy. That's crazy right there. Sometimes when you working out and stuff like that, and you try to play, that can affect as well. You know, cause like your strength and stuff, it's not as normal as like your last form. So that sometimes can affect it as well.
against him, he's a British black. Now, as a British black, they're different than American blacks. You know, I say black, you know, as like a far right Fox News anchor, you feel me? I don't say black, I say black. Anyways, he grew up eating beans and toast. Now, the American Negro, we grew up eating soul food, chicken, collard greens, yams, which obviously gives you plus 10 attributes to each basketball category. This Negro probably grew up eating beans and toast for dinner, so it's different. I understand it's different culture. He grew up calling football soccer. Calling soccer football. In America, we call football football and soccer soccer.
Yeah.
It's a whole different culture. I get it. So maybe British blacks.
And people in school be trying to correct me. People at my school, you hear me? I be like, y'all trying to play football? They'll say, yeah. And just kick the ball. I'm like, no, that's not foot. That's soccer. You hear me? Like, that's, yeah, like, no.
Are different than American blacks.
Football is
But
the
I don't
ball
care,
when
bro.
you throw it.
If you black and you can't hoop, if your skin color is dark, I'm on your head. Now, do I think
You're supposed to be, if you black, you supposed to know how to hoop. Well, you supposed to, like, know how to, you hear me? Get like a little, you hear me? Yeah.
KSI
It's in our DNA. You hear me?
can bounce back and learn basketball skills? Nah. It's too late now. He got Bob Cousy attributes. He got an overload system, forehead,
Got a good
and he
build.
got the reverse Mark Henry build. It's too late. It's raps. But listen, I got a plan. Now, I would have to kidnap KSI, right?
Well,
Send him to America. I don't know if he's already here. And I would feed him KFC for 2 months straight. Hear me out. KFC for 2 months straight. Then we would see if his basketball skills improve. Now, you would have to get 3 lemonades per meal because the biscuits in the second week probably will take you out. You probably will die because the biscuits are dry. But listen, maybe he gets some American black skills if he eats KFC for 2 weeks. No racist stuff. I'm not even trying to be racist. I'm like, for real.
yes, you are.
I'm trying to actually dig up and find a plan to rescue this Negro because he needs help. And I can't see another brother out here struggling on a basketball court like this. It hurts, man. It hurts. Like I said, reverse Mark Henry build, Bob Cousy attribute. Then he has the Hall of Fame boulder block forehead with no badges. So he's cooked. He's cooked. But we got a plan, KSI. If you watch this video, hit me up. I got you. 2 months straight, KFC, 3 lemonades per meal because them biscuits will take your ass out. Let's get it. Next.
Nah. The KFC, I consider it as like the little black thing that's grown up, but you know what he really need to eat, bro? He need to eat some noodles. Noodles for a couple months. For sure, some noodles. Drink some Capri Suns. They gotta be it. As grown up black. Noodles, Capri Sun. You gotta eat a peanut butter jelly sandwich. I'm pretty sure he ate one before. I don't know. Like, he is British, right? But yeah, noodles, Capri Sun, that. Yeah, like, well, we all grew up the same, but different at the same time. You hear me? Like, you get what I'm saying, right? Yeah, like, you get what I'm saying, right?
Next up is Annoying TV. Now this one, I'ma tread lightly.
Yeah, like, I never
Because he's
watched
been
him
the
before,
butt of the
yeah.
jokes for like the last 10 years. So I really don't want to do him like
Like,
this.
I heard about him, though.
But when I say he might be the worst basketball player, forget black, of all time,
No, that's crazy.
I'm not exaggerating. Now, when you take a look at Annoying's build, yes, he has the
athletic.
5'3" WNBA build, no badges. We get that.
Oh,
we get
that,
it.
That jumper is crazy.
He has the reverse Sonic the Hedgehog build. We get it. He has the Cranium Dome Hall of Fame badge.
Bro, what is that for?
We get it. He has the cranium.
Nah, that's crazy. How tall is he, bro? He gotta be at least 5'2" or 5 foot. Cause ain't no way you are. Nah, there's no way, no way. And you don't got the muscles. It's you in the gym. Go in there, lift you some muscles. You know what I mean? Get you right. Get yourself right.
Dome Hall of Fame badge.
But that's
We
crazy.
get it. We know. But the biggest liability I see out of Annoying TV
You see, unless
is not really the basketball athleticism.
you missed that.
It's just a pure will of being trash. And the shot selection,
Okay.
the handles,
Show me. Has he ever beaten somebody?
the 3-point shot, the touch around the rim,
Can you at least
the
make a layup?
athleticism, the defense. It's 1-on-1. 1 of 1. It's worse than Flight. It's
Oh,
worse
wow.
than the rest of the people in this video. It's worse than KSI.
If you worse than Flight, buddy, you need to just wrap it up like it's Christmas, and you just got to go.
Because you see here, he has a build that would not exceed in any level.
Oh, that's crazy.
I don't care if he was trans.
Look at that bit. See,
He could not make a
paused it.
WNBA G League team. And I say that because he has a WNBA build.
You can't even hoop. You can't even hoop on an 8.5 foot goal, bro. You can't. You can't. You can't.
A John Stockton level of basketball IQ. Nah, wait, I said John Stockton.
That's crazy.
Bum Stockton level of basketball IQ. He has a jump shot of Draymond with 2 backpacks on. We know Draymond already has one
yeah,
backpack.
yeah.
He has the jump shot of Draymond with 2 backpacks on. He has the haircut, the cranium, the Sonic the Hedgehog, the athleticism. He would make Flight look like a world-class athlete. Let me chill. Now, I was thinking,
I don't know. But
if you let this young man drive to the rim in the WNBA, and let's say Angel Reese or Brittany Griner
oh, she snatch blocking your stuff, buddy.
was defending the rim, that ball was getting sent to the stands. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys, man. It's bad. It's bad. Now, everyone wants to clown Annoying TV by his looks. I ain't gonna do it. Yes, he got a cranium dome, but shoot, so do a lot of people. You know, my forehead is big too. I can't lie. But look,
I can't really say nothing, you hear me? Like, cause my forehead is just normal size, you know.
the thing that really separates Annoying TV from the rest of the black community, the black, is I don't even think training will help. You see, he doesn't have a deficiency when it comes to smoking. He has stamina. His badges aren't equipped, but they're not on defaults. You feel me? Like, you could put him on. Somebody like Flight, his lungs are gone. I don't care if he, works out every day at the gym. His lungs are gone.
Black.
To my knowledge, Annoying TV lungs are fine. Pause. But the pure will of being trash.
Oh yeah. You're gonna have to have a LeBron train you. Kyrie at that fact. Have Kyrie
Is at the all-time high.
for months. No. For 5 years.
Now, you see, this hurts me more than it hurts him. You see here, when I watch him play basketball, I get sad, man. Because it's not really the movement of his game. It's the WNBA build that gets me sad. He has no skill. He has the worst build I ever seen in my life. It's not like he's too skinny. It's not like he's too fat. He's just sloppy.
That's what I was thinking.
And it shows
But,
with
like-
this play. Now, if I would have a conversation with this young man, Annoying TV, I would say, who let you get like this? Who? Because that was my son. I promise you, it would not be like that.
Like, you'd probably just say, hey, I don't hoop. I just hoop for fun. You hear me? That's what people really do. Just hoop for fun. they don't take it seriously, you know.
Next up, we got the rappers. Now, rappers are very interesting.
Okay. If Chris Brown is on here, buddy, you have not watched Chris Brown hoop. If Chris Brown is on here, you have not watched Chris Brown hoop.
Because they're built in different ways. You got the big back rappers who can't hoop. You got the skinny, short WNBA build, no muscle tone body rappers who can't play basketball. You also got the 5'2" midget WNBA build, aka 42 Doug. Now look, I get it, different type of builds, different type of rapper.
Dang, I thought that was for trolling. 42 Doug is really 5'2". Dang, that's crazy. I thought he was. I thought they was playing, but nah, he. Okay.
First, different type of midgets. But first up, we gotta talk about Lil Baby. Now, Lil Baby's interesting. Like I said in my other video about Lil Baby, he got a WNBA build, no muscle tone. You cannot tell me he wouldn't be a good fever teammate for Caitlin Clark. Now, with everything about Lil Baby, just like Flight Reacts, he has no lungs. All of his lungs are gone. He smokes too much, you know, he be coughing.
Yeah, well, all rappers, 50%, it's either 50 or over 50% rappers smoke.
On his IG lives, he got limited stamina. Now, the biggest thing about Lil Baby, kind of like Flight Reacts too, uncoordinated. Now, look, I get it. He's a rapper. He's not a hooper. Just because you're black doesn't mean you should play basketball. Nah. If you're black and you can't hoop, I'm on yo ass. And Lil Baby is on this list for a reason. Now, he had the worst shot in basketball black history easily.
Okay,
I mean, that was not terrible. Close at all. Also, he has one of the worst just basketball builds. Now, he's a long arm, short body guy. Long arms. You know, he got a long wingspan, probably got a 6'2" wingspan on a 5'7" body. But listen, he does not use that on a basketball court. He's a walking cone out there, which means he's an easy lick. Next up, we got Nardo Wick. Same thing. Long arms. Just no athleticism. On this fast break, what is he doing? Nardo Wick.
What?
Stick to rapping, never hoop again. Next up, we got the British cadet.
Nah, he had to be scared.
21 Savage.
21, yeah.
Now, like I said in my other video, the first Negro to travel and air ball in the same possession. I mean, come on, man.
Ain't 21 like 6 foot? Or like around there?
How you gonna travel and air ball? Pick one. That's ridiculous. Then we got 42 Doug. Now this is a substitute teacher.
Hey, if this is alright, bro. You could have showed another picture, bro, and you put a video of bro cheeks in the camera, bro. Come on now, bro. What's up with this? Bro? But 42 Doug, bro. Don't hoop, bro. Do not hoop. You gonna a 5th grader, bro. He about the same height as a 5th grader, right? Am I wrong?
Build, know what I mean? 5'1", 270, all legs, pause. I mean, he really just can't do much on the court, and it's not really his fault. He just, you know, not only is he physically challenged, he's vertically challenged, and he's low-key sideways challenged too. He just built like one of those ladies who cook a mean-ass collard green. I mean, he probably does cook a mean collard green, but look, if you cook a mean collard green, you're not a hooper. And he's not a hooper. Now, some people say rappers don't have the time to be good basketball players, but that's cap. Rod Wave, all big back badges, is a bucket. J. Cole, bucket. There's other rappers who can hoop. Rick Ross, another big back, buckets. So I don't want to hear, rappers that don't have time to play basketball. Man, they got time. All they gotta do is hop in the stew. They not in the studio cooking all day. They can hoop just like everybody else. On to the next. Last but not least, to wrap up this very short film, we got.
Oh my God! He put that man to sleep.
To talk about the YouTube roller coaster threats. I'm talking about all these 5'1" guys on YouTube like Kai Cenat, Deshae Frost, just guys who are vertically challenged. Now, we gotta get these guys some hype booster badges like Kai Cenat because he's just too small out. Now, Kai Cenat has the 5'1" baby brother assist badge. Basically, if I'm up 20-0 playing somebody 1v1, I'ma put in my little brother. Now, Casanat's
Nah, that's
5'1",
crazy.
so he really fits the description
Nah, that's like Castanet not 5'1". Kai 5'7", 5'6".
of a little brother. Now, I like him. His streams are good. That Kevin Hart stream was very funny, but he gotta be the worst, little person hooper I ever seen in my life. Next up is Deshae Frost. Now, similar to Kai Cenat, he has Hall of Fame baby assist badge, but the grand
Ain't no
badge,
way,
the ultimate
Deshae.
badge Deshae Frost has is roller coaster beggar badge. Because he's the type to go to, Six Flags, Disney, whatever, where he got some roller coasters, and he's gonna beg, please let me ride it, please let me ride it. Hall of Fame. He's too short out there, and that really reflects on his basketball play. He's trash. He's small. He's a basketball liability. It's honestly kind of sad because anyone over the height of 5'7" has a 10-inch advantage, and it's really hard to just succeed on a basketball court. But with the roller coaster grand badge, he has his ups and downs. He could get hot, he could get cold, but usually the ride is frightening, scary, but fun to watch because obviously the roller coaster grand badge. Thank you guys for watching this Chris PG1 short film. Let me know what you guys think.
Hey, chat. Y'all type in the comments of who y'all think, you hear me, that's black and can't hoop, you hear me? Who y'all think, like, if he was, well, most of this was right, but y'all type in the comments if y'all think something was, like, wrong and missed out. You hear me? But first of all, we ain't talking about that right now. Hit that subscribe button. You see this right here, that subscribe, you gotta hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. Hit that bell. Turn on post notifications so you won't miss no videos I post, bro. Cause we coming hard in 2025, bro. Like, we coming real hard, bro. I'm talking about daily. Back to back, we coming hard. Pause. You hear me? Don't get wrong, bro. Don't get to thinking dirty, chat. Cause you know how y'all people are. But yeah, is that I'm out. Peace.